Indiana Jones fans can rejoice now that a great game has come along to capture the spirit of the movies. You can play Indy in a game that covers all three of the hit movies. Wow, that's a lot of adventure. The most exciting part of the Indiana Jones game is the cinema scenes. They're amazing. Each shot looks exactly like the movie. The quality of these scenes mirror that of the Star Wars series. The actual game, however, is not as good as the Star Wars installments. The graphics, animation, and play control of Indy is just simply not as good as the spectacular Star Wars games. The music is also not up to Star Wars standards, but it'll do. Indiana Jones is really a fun game, though. The plot reflects the trilogy well. The first level takes place in South America as you search for the Golden Idol. The second level puts you in front of the rolling boulder as you try to escape with the treasure. Having retrieved the idol for the museum, Indy will embark on a mission to recover the lost Ark of the Covenant. One of the pieces to the puzzle is a medallion that Marion has in Nepal. Indy will thus set his coordinates for Nepal and hope he can get out alive. After all, he must live through all three adventures. Once again, with Blackthorne, Interplay has created an absolutely incredible game. Heck, it's near perfect. The opening sequence features great music and awesome scenes in the night, including a shot of a castle and of a desert road, which, as you will see, is traveled by a single car. By the side of the road is Kyle Blackthorne, a prince that is transported here by his noble father to escape the chaos in Toul. The plot is revealed little by little as you play the game. You begin in a dark underground area where workers are held captive. Some are chained to the earth walls and some are drilling for their masters. What's going on? The animation of Kyle is superb. The quality and smoothness of motion can be seen as he walks, jumps, or fires his gun. Often you'll need to hoist yourself up to higher levels, but that is only possible when your gun is not drawn. Draw or put away your gun by pressing A, and jump by pressing up while directly under the ledge. Shoot the gun by pressing B, and shoot behind you by pressing Y. Bombs are found after defeating mutants and are thrown by pressing X. Blackthorne is really cool. We guarantee you it will be one of the best games of the year. Interplay's Clay craze began with Clay Fighter, a street fighting game with competitors who are eager to become king of the circus. These various comical characters are Helga, the big fat Viking, Ichabod Clay, Taffy the Stretchmeister, Bonker the Clown, the powerful Tiny, Blue Suede Goo, also known as Elvis, the gooey sticky Blob, and the mysterious Clay Boss. Clay Fighter is a welcome alternative to the serious blood and guts fighting games. The punches, kicks, and special moves are more humorous than anything else. The best way to bash your Clay opponents is to use far-reaching attacks. Taffy offers the best of this attack style. Press down and then R to extend a quick and devastating kick attack. Try to use this cool technique as your opponent lands from a jump in your direction. The boss is particularly vulnerable to this attack. Turn and face him before you kick him each time. You won't get an ending ceremony on the easy mode, so when you finish the game, you'll be whisked back to the opening screen. Overall, Clay Fighter is a nice treat for gamers. Its only flaws are the slow play control and mediocre difficulty. Clay Fighter Tournament Edition is an improved version of this game with better play control, and Clay Fighter 2 will bring you even more Clay characters and Clay action.
From the top.
Clay Fighter, Clay Fighter, come on fight them if you dare. Clay Fighter, Clay Fighter, in a battle they don't care.
The biggest, best, most different upgrade for Street Fighter II is Capcom's huge mega hit, Super Street Fighter II. Competing directly with Mortal Kombat 2 this year, Super Street Fighter II offers more modes of play than in any other Street Fighter game. The game opens with Ryu in an incredibly awesome graphical scene as he throws a Hadouken fireball straight at you. Super Street Fighter II is much better than Street Fighter II Turbo. 4 new characters are included in the game: Cammy, T-Hawk, Fei Long, and DJ. Their stages feature new music and settings, and when you beat the game with one of them, you will see an all-new ending ceremony. Speaking of ceremonies, even the 4 evil characters, Bison, Sega, Vega, and Balrog, will get totally different and full-fleshed ending ceremonies, whereas in the Turbo game, each evil character got the same boring ending. Super Street Fighter 2 is one of the biggest games for Super NES. Its only flaw is the limited animation of the background characters. The graphics are very well done, technically and artistically. We hope that the upcoming Street Fighter 2 movie can live up to this example of Capcom quality.
After 7 months of fighting, the civil war in Shadaloo may have reached the turning point. The capital has just fallen.
In December 1994, the forces of freedom will face a power-mad dictator in a struggle for the fate of the world.
To kick Bison's ass.
I don't think so. You'll have to do better than that.
Okay. Now, who wants to go home and who wants to go with me?